Number 3, Tyler LaFave, he's a junior. Number 14, Grant Richardson, is also a junior. Number 24, Jude Proctor, a sophomore. Number 33, David Harrell, a senior. And number 34, Josiah Chamberlain, a junior.
And I'll tell you what, this Rams offense comes down to David Harrell, the senior, just a very talented player inside.
And for the Boyne City Ramblers, the seniors started off by number 5, Brady Butka, who is, of course, a senior. Number 22, that is Stephen Orban, another senior. Harry Moody is the next starter for the Ramblers. He's number 32. Blair Smith, number 33. And number 35, Nick Bowman, with all 5 seniors starting tonight, and some of them their first opportunity to start this year and in their career.
Yeah, that's a great honor for those kids to get out there, and they put the time in, that's for sure, making everybody better, and they get it, which is great.
And it's, you know, we see them come into the game when they're not starting. We've seen a lot of good things from them too. As a matter of fact, in some of the early season games, they really played tremendously well when the starters were faltering a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So this is not complete foreign territory for these kids to get out here and compete early. Harry Moody against Harrell for the jump. Controlled by the Rams. And LaFave's going to bring the ball up. Very good point guard. To Chamberlain. Lots of screens here for the Rams. Keeping an eye on Harrell. You can see with this zone, they're going to squeeze that middle and don't let Harrell go to work in there. But lots of screens in here. Kind of tough with that zone to get something off that screen.
Yep, normally you don't screen as much against the zone, and you only screen more in like short corner areas or to get an outside shot, but obviously a part of the Rams staple of their offense, and they're used to seeing a man-to-man. We're probably expecting to see a man-to-man out of Boyne City. Looks like they've adjusted more to a zone offense now. Yeah,
good job by the Rams to adjust, and you can see them adjust and get it into Harrell, and he gets an easy deuce right away, and that they credit to Harbor to change that offense and read what they got. Got a steal here, and nice take there by Richardson, misses it with the putback. Early 4-0 lead, and you got to see.
Well, half-court trap for Harbor Springs. Boyne City breaks it over the right side.
Bowman reels that errant pass in. Thankfully, would have been 2 turnovers in a row. Get it down to Moody on the block. He tries to draw contact, gets blocked by Harrell, and the Rams come up with it.
Yeah, it was a good look from the top.
Moody's got to go up.
Too long to get it up there.
Yeah, got to go up quick on that one. Right spot, right pass. Just get it off the glass quick. Richardson with the ball now, or Chamberlain with the ball now, out to LaFave. He's going to take a 3, almost blocked from behind by Butka. Out of bounds, Harbor, and Boyne set to get a possession here.
Good job by Nick Bowman there contesting for the rebound. He didn't come up with it, but Boyne City gets it out of bounds.
Trying to go middle on that trap, and they're reading it well. Good little up and under there by Proctor, no good, and Orban comes up with it, tries to get it down to Moody.
Good look up.
Good job, goes up against Harrell and gets rejected.
Nice athletic play by Harrell there.
Yeah, good job keeping his body off him, nice job. Richardson now, skip pass over to LaFave, he looks not there. Moves it back. There's the look right there they wanted. Richardson, no good. Orban with the rebound. Harrell goes down. That's going to be an offensive foul on Orban as he lowered the shoulder and dropped it right into Grant Richardson's chest.
Yeah, well, Orban did a good job of bringing the ball up quickly to not allow Harbor Springs to set up in their half-court trap, but then as he got deep in there, he did lower his shoulder, and that's going to draw an offensive foul most of the time.
Went into Proctor. Yeah, Proctor took that one. I'll sting for a little bit. See, they're packing that zone in there tight, forcing him to shoot. The fave, jump stop, and draws a foul. And I think Coach Redmond has seen enough. Good effort by the seniors.
Yeah, they can definitely hold their own. We know that, and just a couple little mistakes as far as adjusting to that trap and trying to speed it up to beat the trap down the court.
Yeah, offensively, these guys, tough to get in a rhythm together. They haven't played together that much during the season. But defensively, man, they can hold their own with any squad out there. Back to Bream, Vondra, Steinhoff, Hayden, and Calcaterra for the Ramblers. And the Ramblers have spotted the Rams 6 points.
Harbor Springs staying with that trap. They've actually extended it to about three-quarter court there.
Oh, good pass down into Steinhoff. He gets stuck under there with nowhere to go.
Did a nice job getting out of there without a 3-second call.
Calcaterra underneath. He goes up and under, gets it blocked. Steinhoff rips it out of the hands and draws the foul. And good fight there with Chamberlain. Chamberlain thought he had that one. Steinhoff just ripped it out of his hands. And smart to go right back up with it quick.
Yeah, I thought he was going to maybe get the foul in the bucket, but just didn't drop. Go to the line.
Good look at the replay here. Calcaterra up and under, and just looks like he just lost the grip there.
Yep.
Maybe got poked out of there by Proctor.
And they're, I don't know that there was a foul there, but it was definitely a little physical play underneath.
Well, still scoreless here after the free throw misses by Steinhoff.
Boyne City into a man-to-man now with the regular starters on the court.
Yeah, a little more length and size, so a little easier to go man-to-man. Smart to go zone with the other players in early, and Bream is going to get called for a foul here with the body.
Just got to slide your feet a little bit more, get out in front, or ride that player's hip. That's going to get you a foul.
Harbor Springs underneath their own basket, right out to Proctor. Proctor for three, in and out, and Calcaterra gets it and gets it down to Hayden, and he drops it off to Vondra for the first bucket for the Ramblers. Nice passing there.
Nice unselfish play, absolutely. Well, full court pressure by the Ramblers. The Rams break it quickly.
Lefebvre and Richardson can handle the ball well, so taking a chance by running that pressure, but eventually it will wear them down is the idea. Aiden Bream being very smart on defense now after he picked up that first one. Good step back there by Richardson. Knocks down the tooth.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was a good little step back. Calcaterra all the way across to Bream, down on the baseline for Steinhoff, up and over. Made that look easy. No contest.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a hard time running that trap consistently. I think Boyne City's going to get quite a few good opportunities to take care of the ball.
Yeah, that baseline opens up if you can get the ball down in there quickly, and they did that the last two times. Good defense here. Steinhoff's going to try to go that pass and go through Chamberlain. Orban checking back in. Orban checks in for Bream.
Good pressure by Devin Hayden. 5-second call.
That's nice. Call. That's good defensive drill there by Hayden, huh?
Doesn't look like the Harbor Springs coach agrees with the call. He's out about 5 feet onto the court, having a discussion with the referee here as he goes to call timeout. This would be a 30-second timeout. So while we had that timeout, the first quarter here brought to us by True Stream, powered by Great Lakes Energy. Great Lakes Energy is connecting rural Michigan to the modern world with their new fiber internet network, True Stream. With speeds up to 1 gig and no data caps, True Stream fiber internet will be life-changing for our local communities.
Yeah, Steve Ernst didn't agree with the 5-second call. Steve Ernst, a very fiery coach. I took the 4th grade basketball team up to Harbor Springs. He was there helping out in the gym and wanted to pick my brain because we just got done playing Traverse City. Wanted to know what they did to get by the Ramblers. So it was good talk with him. He's always trying to get an edge anywhere he can, but he is definitely an intense guy.
For sure.
Well, Ramblers ball out of the timeout.
So Harbor Springs has adjusted their defense into more of a conventional zone, it looks like. Or at least closer to the basket. They look like they might try to trap out of it still after that first pass.
Well, pick up a quick foul out of that zone. Boyne City ball. And right to Orban.
Wide open.
Wide open, and he makes them pay.
Good shot, Stephen Orban.
Cuts the lead to 1 for Harbor. And that's a good sign when Stephen Orban's knocking down a 3.
Well, we've talked about it. He's an excellent defensive player and a real big pick-me-up when he can contribute on the offensive end as well.
Good call by the official here. And a jump ball between Harrell and Calcaterra. And you could see Calcaterra knew that was coming. Harrell knew he was taking it, drop stepping it right to the block. And it was just a good call, tie up. Both knew what each other were doing.
Kind of a wide 2-3 zone. That middle opened up for a couple passes there.
Good job. Great passing by the Ramblers. Inside, outside, across. It's make that zone move. Textbook. Yeah, let's take a look at this with the sky cam. Just fantastic ball movement against that zone for the Ramblers.
Here you see this area wide open. And Jacob Steinoff takes advantage with a nice cut right in there. Across the face.
That knocks down the free throw. Ties the ball game up at 8. Jack Neer going to check in for Devin Hayden. We talked about this in a lot of games, Johnny, that working against a zone, it's all about timing and ball movement and move that ball quickly. Good man-to-man defense there again by the Ramblers.
Well, yeah, and if a zone defense isn't moving when the ball is in the air and they're not adjusting, you can really take advantage of it.
Harrell having some trouble down there against Calcaterra. Jack Neer fumbled that one a little bit. He probably would have launched it, so Max said he'll launch it. Misses it, but the putback by Calcaterra.
Yeah, a little fumble on the catch by Max, it looked like. He got the shot up, and Pete cleaned things up.
Looked like he hovered there for a second.
He did.
Lefebvre right down the middle, and he gets that bucket to fall. A little bit of miscommunication on the help defense there.
Max calling out the play.
There is a foul there on Proctor.
Another thing that you don't often see with his own defense is real aggressive pressure on the wings, and you saw it there. I think Max is a little bit surprised by it, but I'm sure he'll adjust.
That's 2 fouls on Proctor. Well, last time these guys played, there's a good read. Nice read.
Yep. And so that's what happens is you get real wide on the wings, and then you get those you get that spacing inside open.
So what Stephen Orban did on that play is everybody's expecting it to go out to the wings and work that triangle, but he looked to the wing and then quickly dumped it into Max, which is in the seam, and then once you get in that seam in the middle, you pretty much can do whatever you want. Max decided to dump it down to Pete, and he's at the line.
And I'm pretty sure that's what they're coached to do. That was very well executed.
That was. Good hustle after the missed free throw. Out to Aaron Bess, who's checked in for the Ramblers. There it is again. Once you get there, you can do anything inside out. Jack Neer knocks down a 3. Great inside-outside game.
Boyne City, after going down 6 early, up 5 now. A nice run. 15-4 run here.
The Rams have got to get Harrell going. And the defensive pressure just too much for the Rams. And Orban picks it up, and he's going to get called for a travel. Probably a good call there. I don't know what I would have called there. I don't think it was a foul. I don't know. It just looked like he pinned it on his leg and couldn't get the handle.
It had to either be a foul or a travel, and if there was no foul there, it's travel.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think there was enough there for a foul. So full court pressure by the Ramblers. Under a minute to go here in the first. And again, the defensive tandem of Jack Neer and Devin Hayden keeping the Faye busy.
Ball's up.
Harrell now against Bream, and that got to be careful with foul trouble for Bream. And there's 3-point attempt, no good for Novak, and that goes out of bounds. It's going to be Boyne City ball.
Good defensive positioning there by Blair Smith, and he boxes out and gets the over-the-back call. And now Boyne City, with about 25 seconds left here in the first quarter, is going to run a 1, according to Coach Redmond's signal from the bench. Something that they've done many times, we've seen. Be a little bit easier to do it against the zone. You can throw it around a little bit. Wait for that shot to open up towards the end of the shot, of the clock here. Not a shot clock.
5 seconds here to go. Somebody's got to see it. Jack Neer knocks it down. No!
Oh, look good.
It did look good from here. Good attempt. Did exactly what they wanted to. Boyne City with a 15-10 lead here in the wheelhouse. You're watching the Rambler Sports Network. We'll be back with your second quarter after this. Welcome back to the Rambler Sports Network. Boyne City climbed out of a 6-0 deficit in the beginning of the game to have a 5-point lead here at the end of the first.
And we roll into the second quarter, brought to you by Boyne City Marathon. Boyne Marathon, located next to Family Fair, is your locally owned and operated convenience store, supporting Boyne City schools and the Boyne City community for almost 20 years.
Harbor Springs to start the second quarter with the ball.
Boyne City's guards, Devin Hayden and Jack Neer, really put the pressure on the Harbor Springs offense.
Harrell with miss there, rebound.
Over and back.
Over and back, yep.
Just didn't notice where he was on the court, and I think Jack Neer realized it and tried to make up for it, but it was too late.
Tried to do the bunny hop over. Yeah, tried to get it on the replay to see where his feet were, but it clearly was a over and back. But you can see Harbor Springs on that last possession definitely going into Harrell, and Harrell trying to take matters into his own hands and power that ball in just a little too hard off the backboard. But he is a Ram that needs to get going here if they're going to stay in this game.
Well, and sometimes teams don't, and people don't realize it, that one of the biggest things about post defense is the ball pressure that guards put on the entry pass to the post. And so far, Boyne City's done a really nice job with that tonight.
Yeah, you can't do much if they can't get it to him.
Again, Boyne City, nice job with the takeaway here. It's Aiden Bream. Just off the mark. Steinhoff couldn't finish the follow-up.
Oh, man. LaFave, trying to go up. Looks like he got tripped up a little bit, and they're going to call a foul on Devin Hayden.
So yeah, that's another one of those plays where it's either a travel or a foul. I think probably they made the right call. Devin did have his hand on the hip for a second there. If that influenced him at all, that would be a foul.
Yeah, and he just kind of picked the ball up, so you got to call something. Just kind of committing to the Lefebvre, committing to a official. You got to call something. I'm just going to pick it up. Richardson crossing over Bream there a little bit. Got to move his feet. Tries to go in. The length of Aiden Bream blocks it to Vondra. Now to Calcaterra for the dunk.
Nice unselfish play by Max Vondra, giving it up. And Pete Calcaterra sends it home.
Rattling the backboard on some great passing. And you can see that one setting up nicely. Richardson kicks it out. Proctor knocks down a three. Great answer by the Rams.
Good response there by the Rams. They needed that one.
Vondra going in with a head of steam, and he's going to draw the foul. Let's take a look at that on the slam cam. We got the graphic for the slam cam. We are waiting for the replay to get dialed up.
Well, and Harbor Springs comes down here and gets the three, and Boyne City responds quickly by pushing it right back up the court. Something that we've seen Michigan State do year after year, where the other team scores a big basket for themselves, and then they don't realize they got to start playing defense right away and take advantage of it. Max Vondra going to the foul line, splits the pair.
Well, yeah, it's a great momentum buster there to get that ball back in play right away after a big three and push the floor. And here's Richardson again having some success with that kind of Euro step kind of play that Lefebvre and Richardson are trying, and sometimes they just get caught up and it ends up in a travel. So great move for those small, quick guards to try that against the bigs to get an extra step, large step, but sometimes get caught up.
Well, it's like one of those things they always say is don't leave your feet before you know what you're going to do with the ball. And
yeah.
He kind of got caught up where he didn't know where he was going with it. And
well, credit to the defense closing that angle a little bit. He was expecting to turn the corner and it wasn't there. So Calcaterra just going to take that short jumper, and he's going to draw the foul. And while we're going to the free throw line, let's look at the slam cam. Oh, great. Unselfish.
Just a great dish there by.
Look at the official law enforcement row there. Getting the first row seat for the dunk.
Back there.
Yeah. Well, we got word from Harbor Springs that the girls team is up 22-0 after the first.
Great start for the Lady Ramblers tonight.
Yep. 19-13 here for the Ramblers, and here's Harrell with the ball. Good job to kick it out to Proctor. Just a little long. Bream with the rebound up to Calcaterra. Gets it to Vondra, back to Calcaterra. Three-point attempt. Just a little short. Proctor with the rebound. Whoa, nice dribbling by Lefebvre. And good poke by Bream. Oh, nice pass to get out of there for Lefebvre, and he's going to try to take way downtown, but shuffled his feet. Richardson thought, why not?
Yeah, nice quick hands there by Aiden Bream. I thought he was going to come away with it. Harbor Springs got a second chance, but then walked.
Yeah, sometimes you get caught up. Lefebvre had an on the ground behind the back pass to get out of trouble, and sometimes you just think, I got to knock this down to finish the Sports Center highlight, and probably a little too long for Richardson. And he shuffled his feet anyway. Over the top, alley-oop to Calcaterra, but Harrell there to pick that one off. And here he comes back the other way. Good pump fake. Gets everybody up, but misses the shot. Bream with the rebound. Gets poked out, and Harrell gets an easy deuce, and I'm surprised they didn't call goaltending on that, but the bucket went down anyway.
Yeah, if it hadn't gone in, it probably would have been a goaltend, but good effort to try to make a last-second block there by Pete.
And again, Steve Ernst not happy with the fact that they didn't call the goaltend, even though it went in. So Steinhoff blocked by Harrell, and Harrell has come to life for the Rams. Good dribble in there by Richardson, a bump by Bream, and just enough to knock him off his course, and that's what they're going to call.
Yeah, Aiden Bream almost cut that baseline off. You just got to take another little slide step, cut that baseline off there.
Another look at the Calcaterra dunk from a different angle.
a wider perspective there. That's a,
Yeah.
yeah, and the law enforcement row liked it.
Yeah. It's always good when the law enforcement are cheering for you. Richardson take the ball out from underneath his own basket here into Lefebvre. I think you got to go to Harrell here. You got to keep him hot, keep him going. He's going to set a high screen here. No, they're going to give it to him right away. He rolls, gets blocked by Harry Moody. But Harbor comes up with it, and Clay Novak knocks down a three to get within one, and Coach Ernst calls a quick timeout for the Rams.
Little run by Harbor Springs. Harry Moody with a nice help side block, but then was unable to get out on the three-pointer to recover, and they knock it down.
Yeah, that was great. Great help there getting that block, because that actually got some height there. I saw somebody go up and get a block, and I think Harry Moody would have been my last guess for who that would have been there, but it was Harry Moody, inspired by senior night, gets a big block.
Well, again, this second quarter brought to you by Boyne City Marathon. Visit Boyne Marathon next to Family Fair for all your beverage, snacks, fuel, ice, and your other convenience store needs. Great prices and quick, friendly service. It's Boyne City Marathon. So 19-18 game here, about midway through the second quarter. Foul situation is pretty balanced. Harbor Springs has 7, Boyne City 6. It'll be interesting to see how we fare the rest of the way here into halftime. Boyne City with the ball out of the timeout. It was a Harbor Springs timeout. They got it real quickly after the made field goal.
Yeah, he was hustling to get into that official's ear. Call that timeout. So into Steinhoff, same thing, working now into Harry Moody. Harry Moody expecting contact. A little off on his layup. And here comes Harbor Springs with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, I kind of thought Harbor Springs might adjust their defense after that timeout. They did not. They came out with that same wide zone.
Good defense by Max Vondra. You're not going to move him, and that's what Harrell likes to do. It likes to drop that shoulder, drop step to his left, so he can use his right, you usually move people when you do that, and Harrell having a hard time moving Vondra, and he's not getting the angle that he wants. Here's the screen. He's going to roll. Vondra stays with him. Good box out. Aaron Bess with the rebound.
Nice job defensively there by Max.
Yeah, a little defensive changeup against Harrell. Send different people at him. Make him work on a different person, different technique, and not just let him roll to the bucket. Packing that zone in a little bit more.
Yeah, it's getting a little tighter, but
Boyne
City not moving the ball really as well that possession.
Yeah, he's got to go quick. Harrell with the steal, but then Lefebvre throws it away on the transition. So wasted opportunity there for Harbor Springs to take the lead. Calcaterra checks in for Steinhoff.
You know, if you stare at that zone, it's really not going to move. You either have to move it around with the pass or try to dribble into the seams, make that zone move. There's things opening up.
There you go. There's the quick pass, the quick dump in. Skip across. Streaking down the lane, Aaron Best goes up against Harrell. Changed his shot just enough. Lefebvre couldn't handle it. Calcaterra gets it, goes up against Harrell, and one of the few guys that can go up over Harrell.
Nice aggressive take.
He does just that, and 21-18 now. I remember watching Harrell play a couple of years ago and just very impressed with his ability, and he is pretty tough there in the rim. Look at him backing him down. Yep. Tough going, spinning to his right that time. Tougher shot for him. He likes to go to his left. Moody almost didn't catch that because he wasn't expecting it, and he gets the bucket.
Nice recovery by Harry Moody, and he gets the hoop. Yeah, it didn't look like he was expecting the pass. Nice dime drop there by Max Vondra.
Surprise bucket for Harry Moody. High screen by Harrell. Fave all the way in. Nice drop down to Proctor. And missed it.
Nice pass, but just didn't get the finish there.
Great idea by the Rams, and come up empty. And Calcaterra, I don't know how he got that across to Orton.
Was that the bowling team?
That was a bowling team. Bowling is hot here in Boyne City. Everybody can get in on the action as the old 7-10 split for Calcaterra gets it over to Orban, who knocks down a three. Orban's going to be called for a block. I tell you what, Richardson is a heck of a matchup for anybody with his ball handling skills and how he uses his body.
All right, Pete better be careful. Mrs. Deming's going to be recruiting him pretty soon.
That's right. I mean, if you can, I think he had some spin on that too.
He did.
Bringing that around, he was on his knees, almost on his belly, and he put a little English on it. One of the best assists I've seen this season. That crossover right there, and Steven just a little late getting over, and that's all it takes. Calcaterra knifing through and missed the layup. Under a minute here to go before halftime, 26-18. Good pass by Lefebvre. Harrell bullying his way down in there, and Pete didn't like that. Just wasn't ready for it. Normally he's one step ahead. That one Harrell got.
Yeah, Harrell did a good job of gathering that ball in and getting it up there.
Yeah, his length, and he is well prepared down there for all kinds of defense, but Pete seems to be giving him the most problems.
Here, Boyne City looking, look, they're going to take the last shot of the half. Coach Redmond's going to call the timeout. Boyne City's responded after that timeout by Harbor Springs with a good run. Got a 6-point lead now. They headed up to 8. But big possession here for potential more momentum going into halftime.
Yeah, and this always is my favorite part when you get to see what Coach Redmond draws up here out of the timeout.
Well, it'll be interesting too to see if Harbor Springs comes out in that same defense, because you know that Boyne City's seen a lot of it now and probably drawing a play for that specific defense. So you might throw a man-to-man at them for this possession or something a little bit different. Try and throw that off.
All right, 17 seconds approximately left. Let's see what the Ramblers have in store for us for this last play of the first half.
Looks like Harbor Springs matching up man-to-man.
Yeah. Good little chess match here between Coach Ernst and Coach Redmond. Expecting zone, come out in man. Kind of screws up your play. Jack Neer over to Calcaterra. That one's just a little wide right. Blair Smith gets one up and almost gets that one to go.
Great job tracking that down by Blair and getting it up on the rim.
And that is the end of your first half. Boyne City up 6 points here in the wheelhouse. You're watching the Rambler Sports Network. We'll be back with a little bit of sideways scene here at halftime for the Rambler Sports Network. Come back after this.
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? I'm proud to be a Rambler because it means someone has always got your back in whatever you do. Whether you're a butler in the school play, a big guy in the basketball team, or cranking out a beat with a big tuba. Being a Rambler means you can express yourself any way you want. My name is Jacob Elger. I'm in the marching band, drama program, and play basketball here at Boyne City High School.
Over 15 different programs, over 1,500 participating students, 11 different hosting school districts, preparing today's youth for tomorrow's workforce. The Charlevoix-Emmett Intermediate School District's career and technical education programs. Charm ISD CTE programs prepare students for employment and advanced degrees in high-paying career fields. For more detailed information on individual programs and how to enroll, visit the Charlevoix-Emmett ISD website at www.charmisd.org.
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? I am proud to be a Rambler because of the big opportunities that Boyne City Schools offers. It ensures that any dream can come true and lead to a bright future. My name is Will McGinnity. I am a student at Boyne City High School, and I do cross country, drama, and track.
Welcome back to the Rambler Sports Network. We are live here for your WB Builders halftime sideways scene. So take your places, fellas. I know it doesn't look like much if you look at the floor, but if you look at the Ramblertron, it's a lot better. So we're going to start with a typical day in gym class. Why don't we warm up with little high knees and jumping jacks? Oh, yeah. That's not how I used to do high knees, I know that. All right, how about a little bit of jumping jacks in unison? Can we do that? In unison, Binkley.
All right, we got to stretch out. Alger stretching. Nick's hamstring. Some yoga poses. We'll get after that. How about the downward dog?
Yeah, let's do some yoga, fellas. Little downward dog first, please. Wow, how can you guys hold it that long? That's amazing. Tree pose, can we do tree pose?
Nick, is that a tree?
I don't know. That's more of a bush kind of thing there. That's not a tree. How about warrior one?
Shutterstock music.
All right, let's go into up dog. Can we do up dog? See how long you can hold that. Nice job. All right, little baseball. Let's switch it over to baseball. All right, first I want to see Alger pitching, Nick catching, and Carter, you can be the umpire. I think I've seen Bugs Bunny do this. Whoa! Nice changeup. Wow. Looks like a strike. Let's try the fastball. Can you do the fastball? Wow. That would look like it just kind of dropped off the table there.
Nice trajectory on that one.
Let's do a little off-speed pitch. A little off-speed pitch.
High, that's high.
That was a little high, yeah. All right, can we try a curve? I just want to see a curve. I mean, while you can. Whoa! Wow, that looked a little bad. So, Carter, I think that pitcher's kind of giving you some guff there. You might want to charge the mound, maybe? This doesn't look like any kind of charging.
All right, moving on to basketball. Only way to score is a dunk, and the players can't see the rim.
If you're looking at the Rambletron now, this right here, what great graphics right there. They do have hoops there.
Some good dribbling.
Wow, good post move. This is the over-the-shoulder post move that I like. Well, and we got a steal.
Turnover.
Some fancy dribbling there by Alger. Way to get back on defense there, Binkley. Nice job. Protect the paint. Wow, look at those ups. Look at that. Look at that.
Climbing the ladder.
He is. Oh, nice job. I think Alger won that one with a hellacious dunk. A lot of hang time there for Alger. All right, last one we're going to do here is weightlifting. Can we do a little weightlifting? I want to see Alger do some pull-ups on the red 10-foot line if you can. You got to get up there. Use that hang time. There you go. Do some pull-ups. There's one.
Wow, that's impressive.
Oh, my goodness, one-handers.
arm.
Wow. That is. Wow.
Oh, look at Nick Allen doing those push-ups.
Nice push-ups, Nick.
One arm.
Okay, so one-arm push-ups for round. Can I see, Nick, I've heard that you can do a one-arm handstand body press. Never seen it before. I just want to see. There's two, one. Wow. Wow, multiple. Oh, my goodness.
It's great balance and strength.
Yes. All right, you guys are all warmed up now. How about we do a little collaborative PE and do a little leapfrog? How about a little leapfrog? Here we go. Wow, it looks really good from the sky cam, but if you guys could see yourself from the normal view, you look really silly. Wow, the old double leapfrog. All right, you guys are good. Let's let Carter finish this one up. I don't want to cut you off mid-leap, mid-frog. All right, last one here. We're going to wrap this up. We want to see Alger do some hurdling. Do a little hurdling for us. Nick, Carter, you guys, well, you'll be the hurdles.
Shutterstock Music.
Oh, nice job. Tighten up that hurdle there, Binkley. There. I don't want you to get hurt.
Oh, that's excellent form.
That is. Nice lead leg on that. Good finish. Way to finish strong. All right, let's hear it for our sideways scene actors here. Nick Hound, Carter Binkley, and Jacob Alger.
Nice job, guys.
You guys need to go home and take a nap. Good workout. All right, that was fantastic hijinks there.
Yeah, they played it out right to the end,
did,
too, even coming off the floor. Nice job, guys.
They just came over here to the booth, and they are sweating like crazy. That's a workout. Nice job, fellas.
Well done.
I want to stand outside for a bit.
They just said they're going to go stand outside for a bit, get that sweat off them. Fantastic stuff. Well, now we have this chance here. We can maybe thank our sponsors a little bit more for tonight. We always seem to run out of time for that, but again, thank you to all the sponsors that made this season possible, and we obviously have a hard time getting you your just desserts here, but again, appreciate all you've done for RSN this season.
Yeah, again, our sponsors tonight, TrueStream, powered by Great Lakes Energy, Boyne City Marathon, WB Builders, and Boyne Country Provisions and the Provisions family of businesses. This halftime sponsored by WB Builders. Halftime coming to a close here. The third quarter will be again sponsored by Boyne City Marathon. Thank you for your generous support.
Yeah, again, I can't say it enough. The sponsors here, again, if you want to be a sponsor at any time during the year for all these broadcasts, contact Team BCVI, Randy Calcaterra, and get you into the RSN family. Starting the second half here. Harbor Springs with the ball, down by 6. We know that the center of the court will be clean.
Yeah, well dusted.
Yeah, well cleaned by our sideways scenes. Missed by Harbor Springs, and here comes the Ramblers. Vonderer just itching to get that ball. Oh, he's just a little late. David Harrell coming right at us. Good hustle to save that ball, and almost lost the game. But David Harrell, good reach. I think that ball was almost in my hands, and he got it. He was still in bounds.
One more step, and I was there.
Yeah, heck of a reach for him. Steinhoff gets the pass, and a great job of, no, they're not going to agree with it here, but Grant Richardson did a great job of seeing that coming. Steinhoff got the steal, and with a head of steam was coming the other way, and Richardson knew it and just
Gee, the one thing I just don't
position.
know is if on the change of possession there, if he had enough space to move. You got to give the guy an opportunity to move.
Yeah, that's always
to be close. I'd like to see another one.
Yeah,
of course, the officials are calling it live.
Yep. Proctor with the easy bucket to cut the lead to 4, and yeah, you got to give them room. They got to be able to see you, that kind of thing. But just a smart play by Richardson. There's that attack the seams, and Bream going in against Harrell, and I think he kind of shielded off that block with his other hand. Good job.
Nice passing by the Ramblers, and a good finish there with the left hand by Aiden Bream.
Steinhoff with 2 fouls there. And second half, it's okay now, but foul trouble usually gets Steinhoff into trouble early sometimes. So good to see that he's made it into the second half. Good attempt there.
Long pass here
by Clay Novak, and
great job catching that.
Oh man, how did he
and saving
that?
It? Wow.
Good spin move, and that's going to be a foul on Harrell. Just too much arm there. Looked like he had the ball tied up, but just a little too much arm. A good spin move by Steinhoff.
Well, Devin Hayden tracked that one down. I thought I wasn't sure he'd be able to catch it. He did, and then he saved it into Steinhoff, who takes it in and going to the line.
Yeah, you can see on that replay, Harold just wasn't ready. Wasn't expecting that quick of a spin right into him, and all he could do is just kind of get his hands up, try to grab the ball, and he grabbed his arm. Steinhoff makes the second. And Lefebvre just lost the handle, just an unforced error.
Lost the handle and got away from him. Boyne City's gotten that lead back up to 8, and key possession here. They could extend it even more.
Yeah, rare mistake by the junior. Usually pretty sure-handed with the ball. Here's that zone again, and looking for the seams. Oh, nice touch pass.
Touch pass.
Nice touch pass by Steinhoff. That's how you beat that zone quickly, finding the seams before they can adjust to that zone.
Once it extends the lead to 10 points here, early third quarter.
And they got to get it to Harrell.
Harbor Springs really running that offense high up against that pressured defense of Boyne City, trying to get some good spacing, but Pete just takes it away from him.
Good penetration. That's another way to beat it. Penetrate, drop that dime right down to Calcaterra.
Yeah, Boyne City executing very well right now. I don't know how much longer Harbor Springs can stay in that zone defense. They're just picking it apart.
Got to get it to Harrell. Oh, there's that jump step kind of move there, and that's out of bounds, and it's going to be Harbor Springs ball.
But he had to adjust to that little dig from the defense, and it threw him off, and the shot was off the mark there. There's a touch pass.
Oh, it's beautiful from the sky cam. That is awesome.
Right here, you see the pass come straight down to Steinhoff, and he just quick touches it across to Pete, who then takes it in for the hoop. Nice job.
Good job in the truck there, getting the sky cam replay. Awesome. Richardson with the ball now.
Again, that first pass against the zone by Boyne City, that's how the zone for Harbor Springs is wide there. That seam is huge right along the lane line.
Laundry didn't see that ball, but got his body into it.
Yep, he had good defensive positioning. He didn't quite see it right away, but he was in the right spot.
Yeah, that's like the old pass interference call where if you're not looking at the ball, they're going to call it every time. And Laundry used his body against Chamberlain just to knock him off course. And Boyne City comes up with it. Little step back three for Aiden Bream, and a little short. Orban's not giving up here. Novak thought he had an easy way to bring that ball up, and Orban thought differently. Another step back by Lefebvre, no good. Calcaterra rebound.
Boyne City always looking up, but then wise not to throw it when it's not there.
Oh man, Chamberlain swinging for the fences on that one.
Yeah, good strong take by Max, and yeah, they came down hard with the right hand. And against a lot of players, that would have knocked him on the floor, but not Max Vondra.
They're going to call that on the fave right away with the grab, but Chamberlain probably a little payback for that pass interference that didn't get called down there last possession. There is the lob. They knew that was coming. Triple teamed in there.
Good defensive positioning by Harbor Springs. There just wasn't room to go.
Kick out. Proctor almost knocked down a three.
Oh, just a little bit high.
Oh,
nice
wow.
save there.
Nice.
There's a couple nice saves here.
Aaron Best, nice save. And there's a foul on Chamberlain. That might go in. Oh, man. Little Larry Bird over the backboard.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing but net. Wow. Chamberlain is using his body there. Definitely going to send a message that you're going to get nothing easy.
Just a little late on the replay. Let's see if we can get it up.
Yeah, that almost went in over the backboard. That is.
Yeah, it looked like it was going in.
Everybody stopped looking because they sort of heard the foul, but then all of a sudden everybody realizes this could go in. Watch him attack here. Chamberlain's got to watch back, late to help down in there, and just chucks him in. How does he get this? Look at this. Over the backboard.
Yeah, I think from our angle, I thought, oh, maybe.
Yeah. Holding your breath.
Great effort to get it up there.
Yeah.
Boyne City up to a 14-point lead now. Coming down on halfway through the third quarter. Harbor Springs a little deliberate here in their offense.
Yeah, they need to get something going here to stop this bleeding. And not probably the shot they wanted. Almost
Pull
went
up
down.
by Richardson, just popped out.
And Orban streaking down there, misses it. Steinhoff tried to put it back. Orban comes up with it again. He's getting mauled by Chamberlain. Chamberlain is a man on a mission out there. He's going to get his money's worth. This is his 4th foul, and he got 3 of them in the last about 45 seconds.
Yeah. Be interesting. It looks like, here. Took a while. They're not going to get a player in and before the ball goes in bounds.
Yeah, he might foul out here. This kind of stuff happened when we played them in Harbor, so obviously not a concern.
There's another foul, but it's not on Richardson. Or I'm sorry, it is on Richardson. Yeah. It's not on Chamberlain is what I meant.
All right, they finally get Chamberlain out. They're going to give John Wyman a chance in here. Oh, nice spin move. I'm going to say we haven't seen the Bream spin yet tonight, and there it was, and it looks so beautiful.
Nice move by Aiden, and I'll tell you, Harbor Springs is getting a little more aggressive and more physical in that zone.
Yeah, this might be the tactic that, Steve Ernst is deploying right now with the lead kind of billowing here a little bit, and he's trying to slow it down, make it a little bit tougher, and he's decided to just amp up the aggression. Good pass by Steinhoff, and almost got the bucket and a foul, but again, Wyman just checking into the game. He's going to pick up his first.
Yeah, they found the recipe to beat this zone. Like I said, I really am surprised that they've stuck with it this long. The adjustments more in the physical play, but it doesn't look like it's going to slow the Ramblers down right now. Again, this third quarter brought to you by Boyne City Marathon. Boyne Marathon, located next to Family Fair, is your locally owned and operated convenience store supporting Boyne City schools and the Boyne City community for almost 20 years. It's Boyne City Marathon.
(40-24) now. Boyne City is extending their lead. Joining us on set right now is Drew Bryant, getting ready for district. Usually he travels along with us in district. Drew, welcome to the booth.
Hi.
How are you doing,
Drew?
Good.
What have you seen so far in this game?
Lots of fouls.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. What kind of Tootsie Pop you got there, Drew? The grape?
Here's take a look at Lefebvre going off the Wyman screen, and Blair Smith almost had that. We take a look at Blair Smith reaching in right here. Look at how close he is to getting that block. I might have.
Yeah, it looked like Blair peeled off to not touch him, but sometimes the angle can
to
be
me
tough.
looked like maybe. Yeah, it was on Blair Smith. I looked like he might have got his head. He missed the ball, but might have got his head. There's Lefebvre with the rebound, 3, and missed that one. Calcaterra with the rebound. You can see the intensity ramping up here.
Yeah, Harbor Springs on the perimeter coming out more aggressively now, trapping.
Really attacking here, and good call there by Coach Redmond to call a timeout with Devin Hayden in a trap situation, and he's having a hard time getting out of there, so smart call. Well, Drew, you ready for district play for these Ramblers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Boyne City opens up with Kalkaska. And on the other side of the district, this year it's seeded for the first time in history. And so the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed are on opposite sides of the bracket, so they can't play until the final. That's the soonest that they can play. But all the other teams in the district are not seeded and are just done by random draw. So Boyne City drew the number 1 seed, I believe, in the district.
So, yeah.
And I believe Kingsley's the number 2 seed, and they wouldn't be able to play them until the final.
And Boyne City did a nice job against Kingsley here at home during the season. So if the boys can take care of business and keep playing with intensity, it should be a nice road to that district final.
But that opener is not an easy one because it's Kalkaska, and they've got some firepower on offense, and just got a nice ball club, and you know, anything can happen come March Madness.
Another
so we got a timeout.
Yeah.
Sorry, I glanced away. I didn't see who called it, but it's like a 30-second timeout. On the girls' side, the girls drew a bye in the first round and will face off against Sault Ste. Marie. That'll be here in the Wheelhouse on Wednesday, March 4th.
Nice. Yeah, and that Sault Ste. Marie, the Sioux is a scrappy, up-tempo running team, and could match up very interestingly against the Lady Ramblers, which are a very similar type of play. So it could be a very, very interesting first district game for the Lady Ramblers.
Nice rebound by Devin Hayden. He looks to push it up to Jack Neer.
Oh, good catch by Neer.
Nice catch by Neer. Got it back inbounds.
A little trip there, you see.
Not a lot of space there for Pete to go baseline, but he went, and Harbor Springs player couldn't cut him off. He'll go to the line here.
Yeah, Norm Cameron, that's his first foul, and you can see now Coach Ernst is going into the bench, obviously getting into foul trouble, and Pete knocks down the first.
And Boyne City now in the bonus. That's why Pete's going to the line. He makes the first to earn the second. Gets them both. Kick ball there.
Subs coming in for the Ramblers, Stephen Orban, Aiden Bream.
So you're playing 4th grade basketball this year, right, Drew?
Yeah.
I think the season just came to an end, didn't it?
Yep. Last week, right?
Yeah, last week. Yep.
Did you have fun with it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, who coached your team there, Drew?
You.
What do you think of your coach?
He's okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
3-pointer by Harbor Springs.
Chipping away here. Max Vonder, good fake in there. Good job. Got Harrell up off the ground, and Harrell a great shot blocker, and Max just used that to his advantage. Under a minute here to go in the third. Here's Harrell going to work, goes baseline and misses it. Got past Vondra, but just couldn't make the easy bunny, and that's just going to make Coach Ernst more frustrated.
The night it's been here for Harbor Springs so far.
Ooh, he almost got that one. That might have been a foul, but not enough body. And then they're going to call a foul on the Ramblers in transition. Well, Drew, in your 4th grade basketball experience getting to play against other teams, what was the most exciting part of going against other teams?
You don't know what they're going to be and how they're going to play every time.
Yeah. Got a little fired up in a few games, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of have to make some adjustments on the fly, right? You got to kind of figure out what they're doing. And
yeah.
Aiden Bream with the steal in the bucket. Oh, good defense by the Ramblers, making it tough for the Rams to get it in here. Under 6 to go in the third, and I don't know if Harbor Springs sees it.
They don't seem to realize
I don't seem to know that the clock. There they do. Yeah, Richardson gets it off and almost drops that three. At the end of the third quarter, 46-29. Boyne City dominating the third quarter here in the Wheelhouse. We'll be back with your fourth quarter after this.
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? I am proud to be a Rambler because of the meaning of our community. To be a part of Boyne City means being a part of a community with great activities and people. Whether it be the town's recent support for Jason's fight for his life in a battle with the flu, the amazing 4th of July parade, or Boyne Thunder. Night in and night out, I am proud to be playing with the word Boyne across my chest. My name is Ada Bream and I play basketball, golf, and tennis here at Boyne City High School.
Welcome back to the Rambler Sports Network. Live back in here at the Wheelhouse with Boyne City with a commanding lead here to start the fourth.
And it's the Boyne Country Provisions and the Provisions family of businesses fourth quarter.
Orban, Hayden, Calcaterra, Bream, Vondra on the floor. Just a little late on that pass in there, enough.
Yeah, it was there.
Get those
They
hands
just
in
missed
there.
the timing. Pass maybe a little slightly off the mark.
Richardson trying to make anything work here and comes up short. Chamberlain back in the game for the Rams with 4 fouls, and Wyman gets called for a foul against Bream. Bream shares a laugh with him about that foul. All right, we're still going to grill you on this, Drew. What do you need to work on as you come up through the ranks of Boyne City basketball? What do you think you need to work on? Too many to think of, or what?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think is the most important skill in basketball?
Probably being able to dribble and pass.
Good.
Nice job, Brady Butka on the backdoor cut. Missed it, gets his own rebound, gets the bucket and the foul. Brady Butka's going to the line.
Nice job by Brady Butka.
And everybody's excited for him, and I think he forgot to get excited. He's not used to it. He's getting shy out there. Enjoy it, Butka.
Comes across.
Chamberlain
Pops right back up with the putback and knocks it down, going to the line, shooting one.
And that sends Chamberlain to the bench for the night. Got his money's worth. Butka.
Oh, I was
almost
hoping, I
had
thought
it.
he got the roll there.
Yeah. Harbor Springs ball. Boyne City now up by 20. And this is a, don't anybody get hurt, just take care of the ball.
Largest lead of the game for the Ramblers.
Yep, district time of the game of the year, and you just don't want anything stupid to happen in a game like this that is clearly out of reach. I would not clearly, but out of reach for Harbor Springs. Just having a hard time getting anything going offensively tonight. Harrell didn't score like he normally does. Credit the defense of the Ramblers. Good block there by Wyman. No foul.
Steven Norman went down hard, but he's going to hop right back up.
Yeah.
Tough kid.
And Clay Novak loses the ball in transition for the Rams. Aaron Best going to check in for Butka. Or no, for Calcaterra. Jack Neer going to check in for Orban. Officials over talking to us saying he needs a new knee. There's a lot of running in these games. These nights are long for these officials. Aiden Bream draws a foul, going to go to the line.
Yeah, you know, you go to these games and you hear a lot of people complaining about the referee, and you got to understand that without the referees, these games don't happen, and they put a lot into it. So
great take. Bream sneaking right in through there, but too much contact, and Bream goes to the line and misses the first. Obviously a point of emphasis for Aiden is his free throw shooting. Always tough on himself whenever he misses a free throw. Good crossover by LeFay. Been saying that all night. He's got Brady Butka, who is very fleet-footed
Brady's
as well.
been doing a really nice job defensively. I've been watching that matchup.
Poor LeFave. He's had to have Jack Neer, Devin Hayden, and now Brady Butka. 3 of the quickest players defensively out there. Look at Butka. He's not going to let him get the ball back. Don't let him get it, Brady. Don't let him get it. Oh. Brady's getting tired now. Sneaks through there. LeFave kicks it out. Good closeout by Bream. Forces a tough shot. Vondra rips it. Out to Butka. Make a move. Gets blocked by Wyman and jump ball.
Pretty physical out there.
It is. Butka's got to attack that one a little harder. You know you're going to get contact at this point.
Yeah, he's been going pretty hard, playing a lot of defense, and I think he was a little bit winded coming up the court.
He's trying to catch a breath before he made a move. And he's back on defense again. Good hedge out there by Harry Moody. Good pass by LeFave to Wyman.
Nice job using the backboard there by Wyman.
Yeah, throwback kind of looking player. Using the backboard makes it even worse. And a little double dribble. Sean Little, Joey Spate, and Thomas Bunker checking in for the Ramblers.
Looks like Brady Butka's going to stay on the floor with them.
Yeah. He's sucking wind right now, isn't he?
Yep.
He's been working hard on LeFave. Lob into Proctor. Stepped out of bounds. And they get Butka out of there. Well-deserved rest for Brady Butka.
Here comes Nick Bowman.
Yeah. You know what play he's going to want to dial up, right?
I think I do.
Yeah. Another player that, again, has very fast feet. Sean Littleish, Bowman right through the defense. Nicholas Bowman.
Not a one-dimensional player.
That's right. Little screen and roll. Good recovery there by Joey Spate. Good help by Bowman. Good rebound, T-Bunk, and he stayed on his feet.
Bunker just ripped it down.
Bunker had a 3-point bucket in the Grayling victory. Signing autographs in the hallway.
Oh!
Alley-oop for Sean Little.
Yeah.
I'm going to blame that one on Sean Little. I think T-Bunk put it right where he needed to. 6 feet above the rim, and Sean's got to go get that.
Throwing the hoop.
Yeah. That'll be fun tomorrow in class. I'm going to have to give Sean a little bit of guff for not getting that one and throwing it down. Perfectly placed ball. Proctor against T-Bunk. Immovable force.
Oh.
Wyman lost that one. Boyne City ball. Jack Neer going to check in for Aaron Bess, I believe. Yep.
Here's Boyne City set play.
Yeah. Bowman's
nice read by Nick Bowman. That play usually sets up for Nick Bowman to shoot a 3, and we've seen him do that effectively. But when Harbor Springs overplayed it, he put it on the floor, took it to the rim, and got fouled. It's a good read.
John Wyman. Foul again. There it is. Look at that. Yeah. Wyman jumped. Bowman just used that. Got contact, and he's at the line. Missed the first. Perfect shot on that second one. And now the starters are having a good time on the bench cheering on the guys that are normally cheering them on. That's part of this program.
Unanimously clapping for that free throw.
Yep.
And for that steal there by the Ramblers.
A little bit of Joey Spate dribbling there. One of his favorite things to do. What a big body on Joey Spate. Good screen here for Sean Little. We'll stop and pop. Good look for Sean Little. Out of bounds, and it's going to go to Harbor Springs. A good looking jump shot for Sean Little right there. Coming off that screen. Didn't have the edge to go all the way to the rack, so he stop and pop.
Buka checks back in for Jack Neer.
T-Bunk fighting through the screen. And he's going to get called for the foul.
Getting his money's worth.
That's right. I tell you, T-Bunk is just like, he's just like a puppy that you just toying with him. That guy was dribbling just a little too much in front of him, and he just thought, I'm just going to go take that ball, go get it. So that is T-Bunk. Good job by Bowman, making it tough to get the ball in. Good little jump shot there by Norm Cameron, and Sean Little comes out with it.
Looking up, he sees Brady Buka for three.
Buka for three. He got it!
But the bottom. Nice shot, Brady Buka.
And Butka's making this night his own. Three-point answer right from way downtown by Novak. I think he was in the first row, wasn't he?
Woo. He's heating up.
Butka again!
For two.
Butka putting on a clinic here tonight.
Scored 5 in the last 2 possessions.
And playing some lockdown defense too.
Yeah.
Force him left. There you go. Good job. Sean Little, nice job getting through those screens and knocked that one out. But they're going to call a foul, I believe, on this one. Looked like he had a good job poking that out, but they're going to call a foul. Tough pass in for Harbor Springs, and Joey Spate comes up with it. Oh, nice pass to Butka! Oh, and he missed the layup, but they're going to call a foul right there. Butka just owning the night, and Joey Spate dropped a dime on him, and he missed it.
He's going to the line, though.
There's a look at
Sean
Butka's
Little
three.
with his eyes up. He sees Brady Buka wide open.
Man, good
towards
looking
the
for
corner. And
beautiful.
Ball was right down. Didn't touch anything with the net.
Butka knocks down that first free throw. And Butka is lighting it up here tonight. Missed that free throw. And they're going to call a foul on the rebound. There's another look at it from the corner of the gym cam. From the grassy knoll, you're getting to look at it, and that is a textbook jump shot. And Brady Butka couldn't be happier for this kid.
Double figures tonight.
Yeah, can't be happier for this kid. Put in his time, and he is lighting it up here tonight.
Sean Little, eyes up, nice pass, nice delivery.
Look at the bench. Look at Calcaterra up cheering first. Man, that is beautiful.
That's a sweet shot.
You know, all the hard work and time he's put in. You know, anybody knows that's been on teams where you're not the top dog. It's frustrating at times, and man, he has earned this moment in the sun right now, and everybody in the gym is so happy for him. Oh, good cut, and he's on fire! The man can't be stopped!
Play. Little shot fake, he gets it up and in.
The man.
If he wasn't at double figures before, I think that one put him over the top.
Yeah, could be one of the leading scorers here tonight. out of bounds. Unforced error, and it's going to be Boyne City's ball with under a minute here to go, and Brady Budka might score about 12 more points here in this 58 seconds. Tell you what, he's got ability. We talked about it last year in the offseason. Here's T-Bunk for three. Oh, just a little off, and he's on the floor trying to pick up the foul, but that set play that Boyne City runs.
Well, here we run down on the last 30 seconds of the game.
Good pass in there to Wyman, gets poked away. Here comes Bowman. He's going to attack, and it's going to be a charge. You can see that right away. Good job by Ty Kennard for Harbor to stand his ground. And he just lowered his shoulder, and no question about that one, right in front of us. No need to argue, Nick. It's it's a good hit. I mean,
it's academic. There's the shot fake there. Play well set up, a little back door.
He's finding his way in there.
Defense and
in the trees, around branches. He's finding his way to a career night for Brady Budka.
Deep three here.
Novak again for three, and he knocks it down, and he's going to pick up the foul as well. As
Sean Little fighting through the screen.
Yeah, they're going to call that. He didn't have enough room to land kind of foul, and they just got tangled up on the screen.
Well, real quick, our fourth quarter sponsor is Boyne Country Provisions and the Provisions family of businesses located on the corner of Park and Water Streets in downtown Boyne City. They are locally owned and operated and proud to provide affordable gourmet featuring Michigan-made products and specialty foods and drinks.
Yeah, Norm Cameron going to be shooting the free throws because that's who Sean got tangled up with. Novak was the one that dropped the three. Miss free throw. And there is Papa John on the floor.
There was something on the court. He came out to get it, and it looked like it was stuck on the court. Referees blow it dead, so he did,
Papa John, not the fleetest of foot, couldn't get out as the play was transitioning quickly. And that's your aim, 61-39. Great performance by Brady Budka here to end the game, and we're going to bump it out for a commercial real quick. We're going to be back with a little bit of sponsor help and maybe talk to Brady Budka if we can get a hold of him. You're watching the Rambler Sports Network. Back after this.
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? I'm proud to be a Rambler because of the endless community support the school receives. Whether it be a Friday night in the stands at a football game or a Friday night in the bleachers at a basketball game, the community shows endless support for this school. My name is Max Fonder, and I play football and basketball here at Boyne City High School.
Welcome back to the Rambler Sports Network. A little behind the scenes here. You can see everybody getting ready. We're getting Nick Allen here ready to talk to you a little bit about sideways scenes. We're going to talk about our sponsors here real quick. Johnny?
Yeah, first of all, TrueStream, powered by Great Lakes Energy, is connecting rural Michigan to the modern world with their new fiber internet network, TrueStream. With speeds up to 1 gig and no data caps, TrueStream fiber internet will be life-changing for our local communities. And by Boyne City Marathon. Visit Boyne Marathon next to Family Fair for all your beverage, snacks, fuel, ice, and your other convenience store needs. Great prices and quick, friendly service. It's Boyne City Marathon. And by Boyne Country Provisions and the Provisions family of businesses. They offer made-to-order gift baskets, Fustini's oils and vinegars, American Spoons products, Moomer's ice cream, and many other artisan foods and snacks. Stop in 364 days a year for all your provisions needs. And by WB Builders. WB Builders is a residential construction firm offering a wide range of services such as general contracting, framing and siding, custom cabinetry, as well as spray foam insulation. With a staff of 16 skilled local craftsmen, WB Builders has the capability to see any project from start to finish. Thank you to our sponsors.
Yes, thank you. All right, so we're now on set here with Nick Allen, who is going to tell us a little bit about how this whole sideways scene thing manifested and how it's played out a little bit.
Yeah, so the PI class is always looking for new ideas, new creative ideas, and Mr. Calcaterra is a huge fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway, and half the class had never heard of it.
Aren't we all?
But,
that's right. It's a little out of your generation.
He was
that's
like,
too bad.
"You guys got to see this. You got to see this." So he just puts up this sideways scene, and about half the class is like, "What is going on here? Like, this is the weirdest thing we've ever seen." And then the other class is like, "Oh my God, this is brilliant. This is great." And
some Drew Carey and some Wayne Brady. And
we got a lot of interesting takes on it. But no, we just decided, like, hey, we have this awesome new Skycam. Why don't we use it for something like this? You know, this year we've been real creative with the halftime shows, and we said this could fit right into it. So
yeah, it was a big hit, very entertaining. I think people didn't know what to think of it right away.
Oh no, absolutely
But then you
not.
could hear the crowd start laughing and getting into it after they started understanding what we're doing.
No,
so
for sure, it was like.
Well, I will like to point out, you can't, you're normally doing this to me, but your label right now is Sideways Scene Idiot. So
come on.
Yeah, I think that what goes around comes around, right? You're usually the one doing that.
That's karma right there.
Make me laugh. So it's good. They all looked very difficult to me.
They were. Yeah.
Which one was the most difficult?
They were pretty, like you said, they're all pretty awkward to do. Especially, you have no idea when you first do it, like exactly where your body needs to be positioned, especially to keep it on your feet on the floor. But I don't know. The hardest one was probably the jumping jacks, if anything, just to jump up in the. No, I take that back. Basketball.
The basketball
was
know where
awful.
it was?
I mean, it was it's really fun to think about what's going on, but just trying to dribble a basketball and then jump over people to slam a ball into a hoop that you don't even know where it is it's pretty tough.
Yeah. Well, you guys made it look really, really good, and the floor was extra clean right there.
Yes, it sure was.
In the second half. So we appreciate it. Keep it coming.
I think there's a lot of possibilities for that to
it's going to
expand your horizons on that one.
It's going to be fun. Well, thank you to Nick Allen and all the team to come up with that kind of fun stuff and to keep it fresh every week, every season. So we appreciate that. And now we're going to ask you politely to give your headset to the star of the night, Brady Budka. So why don't you hand your headset off, and you're the star of RSN, but Budka was on fire on the floor here tonight. So Brady Budka joining us here on set with what I would say the game of a lifetime for you.
Yeah.
So just tell us what's going through your mind. I mean, this has been a long time coming, right? This is all your potential that we've talked about for years just blowing up in one night. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were very proud to watch you just blow up in one night. So tell us what's going through your head when everything starts working.
Do it for Chandler Hillgoons.
What's that?
Do it for Chandler Hillgoons.
Can you elaborate on that?
Elaborate?
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by elaborate?
Go into more detail with that stuff.
Go into more detail?
Yeah. Yeah, can we take a look at the replay and elaborate a little bit on what's going on with this moment right here? I mean, you were getting shots up that nice pump fake.
Yeah.
Look at how many arms are going after you right there. And you got that shot off and made the bucket. So you did that a couple times tonight.
What I really enjoyed, Brady, was doing it on both ends of the court. Defensively, you were playing lockdown defense and coming down here and getting opportunities on offense and taking advantage of them. That's great to see.
It's great.
Yeah, and we're going to close out the show here tonight with a special moment here in the gym of you knocking down that three. And great form, too, for the young kids at home to watch this. Sean Little.
Ooh, Sean.
Gets it out to you. And
what's going through your mind right now as you're catching that?
Please make it.
Well, you sure did.
My shot's been off lately. It's been too much arc or something. And then that went in, and I was like, perfect.
It was beautiful. You were showing inside, outside, and what a great night for Brady Budka here tonight. we're going to close the show with that going through the net. Another great victory here for the Ramblers, and stand strong heading into the district. So thanks for tuning in tonight to the Rambler Sports Network. We'll see you next time. Good night.